Over the past 70 years, we've witnessed remarkable transformations in gameplay, graphics, and storytelling throughout the ever-evolving landscape of video games. Game companies have often dared to venture into new territories, experimenting with innovative ideas that sometimes deviate from their predecessors. These bold moves have occasionally sparked debates, where a game's inherent quality is overshadowed by comparisons to its legacy. While certain titles introduced new and unprecedented experiences that were well received by players, change has not always been embraced with open arms. Some titles, despite their own merits, have faced scrutiny due to the immense shadows cast by their predecessors. While there are certainly game companies that dare to push boundaries and try new things, such ventures are far less common. In this video, we'll delve into one such bold venture, an exploration into the realm of unparalleled dread and exhilaration. Welcome to a retrospective on a game that dared to stand out. Doom 3 changed the landscape of atmospheric shooter games when it debuted in 2004. In a daring move, developers shifted from classic fast-paced action to horror-oriented atmospheres, eliciting both praise and criticism. It pushed boundaries with its advanced graphics and new introduced mechanics as reloading and the infamous flashlight. With this new tool, the player's desire to see clearly and the necessity to engage threats by shooting are juxtaposed, a brilliantly crafted but controversial dynamic that forces you to make split-second decisions. This design choice immerses you deeply in the experience, tapping into the psychological horror of fearing what might be lurking just beyond your field of vision, leaving players with an unforgettable industrial horror experience that remained unmatched for years afterwards. Amidst the fervor surrounding the release of Doom 3, a divergence of opinions emerged, echoing the eternal debate over gaming tastes. For some, the experience within the confined corridors of the Martian complex seemed too suffocating, a persistent feeling of being trapped in the company of relentless shadows. The emphasis on darkness and the need to constantly toggle between flashlight and weaponry irked those seeking a more seamless blend of frantic combat. This line of thought suggested that perhaps the game could have been better evaluated on its own merits, detached from the weighty legacy of the Doom name. Critics voiced concerns over the repetitiveness in certain sections, where encounters began to feel like a rinse-and-repeat cycle of confronting similar demonic adversaries. The narrative, while gripping for some, was perceived by others as a touch too familiar, leaning on established sci-fi horror tropes. And perhaps most notably, the absence of the blistering pace and frenetic action that characterized the earlier Doom games left some wanting for a more adrenaline-pumping experience. Its very introduction is an embodiment of iconic brilliance. As you step foot into the living, bustling expanse of Mars City, you're not just entering a game, you're immersing yourself in a masterfully crafted atmosphere that transports you to a realm of discomfort and unease. Workers go about their routines, conversations about mysterious occurrences fill the air, and you're quickly enveloped by the bustling ambience and life of the city.
I hear there's been more accidents in Delta.
Accidents? That's good. Is that what they're calling them now?
This is Delta Science Management. We would like to request another security team here in Delta.
But beneath this facade of normality, there's an undertone of something amiss, something unsettling. Venturing deeper, you descend into the labyrinthine underbelly of Mars City.
Welcome to the dungeon, Marine. Most unexciting place on Mars.
The atmosphere takes a chilling turn. Shadows dance menacingly, and a sense of foreboding engulfs your every step. And then, all hell breaks loose.
Help!
All over the base.
Chaos erupts in a scene that's both nightmarish and heart-pounding. It's as if the very fabric of reality is ripping apart, and you're at the epicenter of the maelstrom. A surreal twist awaits as you retrace your step. The same path that moments ago seemed familiar now undergoes a horrific transformation, becoming a nightmarish landscape of chaos and destruction. The trail you once followed is now marked by streaks of blood, a chilling reminder of the terrors that have unfolded. The individuals you once interacted with have been killed or subjected to a dreadful metamorphosis. Rational minds reduced to contorted creatures, their humanity replaced by a monstrous hunger for flesh. The once vibrant corridors are now drenched in darkness, strewn with body parts, and inhabited by demon-like creatures. Amidst this symphony of chaos, your comlink echoes with the terrified screams of fellow Space Marines being attacked by monstrous entities. In a heartbeat, Doom 3 immerses you in a world where jump scares are a constant companion. The game wastes no time in introducing you to heart-pounding moments that jolt you from your seat. From eerie whispers echoing through the corridors to sudden bursts of unsettling imagery, the jump scares are expertly woven into the fabric of the game. It's a relentless barrage that keeps you on your toes, heightening your senses as you navigate the unpredictable horrors that lie ahead. As you step into each new level, the ambience takes an even darker turn. A palpable unease creeps over you as you halt to hear the scream and agonized voices coming through your comlink, a deep reminder that you are now truly alone. As you traverse through the nightmarish landscape, you encounter a diverse array of grotesque creatures that seek to bring your demise. Two-headed maggots slither menacingly, while the ferocious Pinky Demon charges forward with cybernetic legs, the ground trembling beneath its relentless assault. Smaller foes, the Trites, swarm relentlessly, their numbers a constant reminder that no corner is free from danger. In this harrowing ordeal, even the act of being struck by an enemy takes a toll on your senses. Your view quivers, shaken by the impact, making it a challenge to maintain focus when you're under a barrage of attacks from multiple fronts. The enemies themselves can be dispatched with a well-aimed shot or two, offering moments of reprieve, but the true danger lies in the unknown, when threats are shrouded by darkness, lurking just beyond your field of vision, as every creature packs a formidable punch that can swiftly become your undoing. What began as a chilling exploration of the unknown morphs into a relentless battle for survival against an increasingly formidable demonic onslaught. Demons that once seemed manageable in the earlier levels now evolve into nightmarish adversaries, testing the mettle of even the most seasoned players. The escalation in difficulty necessitates a strategic approach to combat. The arsenal in Doom isn't just an array of weapons. It's an extension of your survival, an audible and tactile testament to the game's relentless intensity. The game cunningly prods you to assess each enemy's strengths and vulnerabilities, urging you to tactically switch between firearms to optimize your chances against the mounting threats. The shotgun, often the weapon of choice, becomes a staple companion for players in Doom due to its availability. However, its erratic pellet spread has garnered mixed reactions from players, leading to both moments of satisfaction and frustration. It's worth noting that in contrast to the quick weapon switching seen in newer Doom games, Doom 3 requires players to wait for the reloading animation to complete before changing weapons, a minor detail that contributes significantly to heightened panic levels. Adding to the tension is the meticulous sound design that sets Doom 3 apart. Each creature boasts its unique auditory signature, often heard before it's seen. The unsettling growls, hisses, and eerie footsteps provide critical cues, forcing players to react swiftly. As you fire your weapons, the deep and resonant thuds reverberate through the metallic corridors, creating a sense of raw power. Throughout the Doom series, the thunderous booms of weapons have become an iconic trademark. These auditory cues don't just accompany the gameplay, they enhance it. Doom 3 is a masterclass in torment, a symphony of calculated fear that tests your mettle and keeps your heart racing. With each passing moment, the game proves that safety is an illusion, that every corridor, every room, holds the potential for your next confrontation with the unknown. Beneath the seemingly straightforward surface of Doom narrative lies a rich tapestry of story details waiting to be uncovered. As you traverse the dimly lit corridors and treacherous environments, the game invites you to delve deeper into its lore through the subtle traces left behind by its deceased inhabitants. The abandoned PDAs of fallen employees offer a unique lens into the world before the demonic invasion. These devices contain a treasure trove of information, emails, videos, and audio logs that unveil personal stories, glimpses of daily life, and even hints of sinister undertones.
Specimens possess a rudimentary intelligence and social structure, as was demonstrated during the first tragic expeditions through the portal.
As players delved into the depths of Doom 3, a distinct shift occurred. The hellish excursion in later stages was met with enthusiasm from players. Unlike the metallic corridors of the UAC, the Hell level provided a much-needed change in scenery and atmosphere. Although players may have yearned for more time in similar environments, the plunge into this sinister dimension made the experience more terrifying and tense. As you stepped into this infernal realm, you found yourself stripped of weapons and the trusty flashlight that had been your guiding light. The demons lurking displayed visual variations, and the environment was shrouded in an eerie darkness, chilling in its embrace. The level was designed to place you in close quarters with hulking demons like Hell Knights and Mancubus that were also appearing more frequently. Numerous pits dotted the terrain, presenting the risk of you plummeting to your demise if not cautious when in presence of lost souls. The level final challenge came in the form of the Guardian, a formidable boss that was tricky to bring down. Direct attacks wouldn't work. Instead, you needed to focus on eliminating its seekers first. Once the Guardian exposed itself, then you could unleash your arsenal might while evading the projectiles it released as a defense mechanism. As the journey through Hell reached its crescendo, the veil was lifted, revealing the enigmatic and ancient artifact known as the Soul Cube.
We are many. We are one. We are the brilliant Thor.
Described as a relic of immeasurable power, the Soul Cube was an artifact from an ancient civilization capable of consuming the essence of demons and channeling it into a devastating counterattack. Venturing deeper into the realms of Doom 3, players confronted a series of formidable adversaries, each harboring different brand of challenge and chaos. Yet, as the journey neared its end, the echoes of the past became more pronounced. The anticipation of a final showdown with a monumental adversary reminiscent of the cyberdemon from the original Doom evoked a mixture of excitement and nostalgia. As the climactic battle unfolded, some found that the experience did not quite match the indelible memories of the past. Regular weapons won't harm it, so the fight involves running around, killing smaller demons like imps and maggots, charging the Soul Cube to unleash it upon the cyberdemon. While this change adds a new twist, it can be a letdown for players who are expecting a more traditional showdown with the iconic enemy. It's both remarkable and somewhat bittersweet that Doom 3 stands as a truly unique game in its genre, making it a challenge to find titles that mirror its distinct blend of horror, ambience, and gunplay. To pay homage to this iconic title and cater to fellow players seeking similar experiences, we embarked on an extensive research journey to meticulously curate a comprehensive list of games with the intention of providing you, the player, a valuable resource to explore more titles that captures the very essence of what makes Doom an unforgettable masterpiece. While these titles may not replicate the Doom 3 experience exactly, we'll be exploring their similarities and differences, dissecting what makes each of them unique in their own right. We value your thoughts on our video. Did Doom 3 meet your expectations, or were you hoping for an experience closer to other Doom titles? Share your thoughts with us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and would like to uncover more action horror games similar to Doom 3, don't forget to subscribe to get notified when our next episode will be released.